Yo, this is it on the place, Chrono Trigger. Alright, we must now go and save Schala as she was abducted by Dalton, who is serving Queen Zeal. And yes, Queen Zeal is evil. She has heard of our tales, what we have done in Mount Woe, rescuing Melchior, who for some reason doesn't even understand that we are Chrono, the guy that we got the Mammon restored from. He doesn't even know that. But then again, this is year 12,000 BC, not 1,000 year AD, so that kind of explains it. Now, since Dalton came here to take Schala, that means the Skyway has been reopened. So now we can finally go back to the Skyway and venture up to the Zeal Kingdom, above the clouds, above this very specific blizzard that's just toiling with everyone. I mean, how can you live in a place like this? How does blizzard destroy all your hopes and dreams, and then you up here it's like warmth, above the clouds there's always sun, everything shines, everything is well, yeah, about that. So they go back and forth again that we did last time, so just go to the Skyway, go up to the Zeal Kingdom, enter the other Skyway, and then go down again, so you can enter the second Skyway here. It allows us to go to the main continent of the Zeal Kingdom, or we can go to the Zeal Palace. That is where we are gonna go, because that's where Zeal and her cronies are waiting for us. Now, of course, go and do your stuff at the Enhaza and the Qajar and so on, if you need to do it, because, well, something might happen to this place in the very soon future, so that might cause destruction and pain, especially lost items. So make sure you're gonna do that right now. For me, I'm just gonna go straight onto what we're gonna do. So just go up here, and then get ready. Enter Zeal Palace, which is right here. And just go straight forward up to here, and to the main room where we met with Schala, because that is where you wanna go. First thing you wanna do is to save your game here, and if you also want, use a shelter, because they're gonna have a little battle right now to see if we can find and rescue our dear friend Schala. Team for this is basically the same how I want to do it, but I really like the team of Chrono, Frog and Isla, to be honest. They have a very good setup for healing and a max of offense, so I'm just gonna stick with this for now against this upcoming fight. So here we go, and you see things have changed now. There's a guy at the throne room, but before we go, I just want to double check. No, it's been closed now. Oh, never mind, this guy opens up. He was just guarding it, I guess. Yeah, the Mammon Machine is gone. And that's the thing that we wanted to check first, because the Mammon Machine is the thing that we got the Ruby Knife for, to destroy it. And yes, the Ruby Knife, for those who've been wondering, if the rumors are true, yes, they are true. The Ruby Knife is actually called the prototype of the Massive. Remember that this is 12,000 AD, so this is basically 12,600 years before the events of the Massive Moon and Frog and those. But look who's here. Why is that prophet allowed inside while I'm stuck guarding a place like this? You came. I decided to leave you alone before, hoping you might make that prophet show his true colors. But I have no use for you anymore. Your history! And now I'm gonna fight Dalton. So apparently Dalton is guarding the entrance to the Ocean Palace, where Zeal, the prophet, and Schala has been going right now, and we need to beat him in order to get access to it. So this one is a very simple boss. It's not really hard at all. I mean, if you've beaten the boss at Mondo with the Giga Gaia and so on, and the beasts and the Mud Imp, this would be a very simple thing to do. But just for proper measure, you can just do, for example, Falcon Strike. You go Aerial Strike on Frog. Not 64, that's pretty good. Of course, he will counter pretty much everything with Iron Sphere. Iron Sphere is a move that will reduce your current health by half. So it can be a bit annoying, but not much we can do about it. Just make sure that in case you go for some other things, he will strike you down. Let's go Thunder Something, that one is better. And I guess we just can stick again with another Aerial Strike. Come Still Thunder Jump onto Dalton. Oh, wow, much better. Our Iron Sphere now onto Island. Everyone has reduced their health even more. Let's try comes. It miss! Wow, Frog, you miss your arrow strike. That's a new thing. Alright. Let's go Thunder Jump again, and let's use a heal to recover health for Frog and Isla, who's been taking 2 Iron Spheres each, going down to 25% health. There we go. Darn it! Ugh. Gonna use some puke attack, and that's gonna KO both Isla and Frog, but at least Chrono is fine to survive. No! I can't be beaten now! Not with eternal life just within my grasp! And as you can see, he teleports his way through what they call a time gate. But it's not actually a real time gate like the one before. This is actually the entrance to the Ocean Palace, which is basically far beneath the sea of the overworld. So we want to go there, but first thing we want to do, of course, is to save our game, because we don't even know what's going to await us down at the Ocean Palace. So let's just save our game. There we go. And switch your team if you want to. I'm just going to stick with this team because I feel like this one works okay. I'll probably switch later if I want to. Maybe switch out Isla for Luca. Then you're ready. Go into the portal and let's go. You see, go far beneath the sea. As there you can see it. There it is. The Ocean Palace. And here we are. This is the Ocean Palace, the main dungeon of the 12,000 BC era. Quite a big one. And a very important one as well. A lot of storyline things will be occurring inside this place. Of course, you have a save game here as well. So you can go and save the game again if you need to. Change your gear if you want to have some other stuff. If you don't want to find magical beans, you can switch out the Zanmato to the Vajra sword that you stole at the Mount Woe. That's up to you though how you want to do it, but this one is better in power. Except that Zanmato has 50% damage increase versus magical monsters, so it depends kind of how you fight. Massimo, of course, is nothing we can change with. We can actually change it to the Smiter's Blade. Actually, it's actually better now. Problem is that we need to change the hero's pack because we don't use Massimo anymore. Let's give him something else though, something with more power. Also give him more magic if you want to heal more. Give him a lot of stuff. MP consumption if you're gonna use a lot of stuff. Which a lot of stuff we can use now. Shirker ring as well. You have this power scarf, which I probably would recommend you using. I'm gonna use that one. Just to make sure his attack power is equal to the rest. Isla, of course, she doesn't have any water weapons. She always has the fist, but she'll have her fist improved as she levels up. The rest of her items is fine. So, let's go. And, hey, that's a familiar face. I feel dark energy filling this place. Something frightening stirs. That was immune. Wonder what it means. Because meanwhile, raise the output to the Mammon Machine to the limit. Schala, you dare disobey me? Very well, Mother. Oh, what splendor! Behold the incredible power of lavas! Ah! She is nuts. So basically this means that Queen Zeal is appearing, they're trying to summon Lavos and do whatever things he wants to do. So this is really bad, and you can see Schala is getting her magic power drained because she's being forced by her own mother to do this. So this is really bad. So now inside, of course, we are in the dungeons. That means we have to go through some monster fighting, and we have to go loot some stuff as well. So ready for that. If you step on this blue switch here, you will see something cool. Monsters. Also, you can hear them. Even music doesn't even change here. I really like that. We can do Falcon Strike on both these Jins, Jin and Ghoul. And we kill them both though. The one doesn't die because that one is. Shield the spell, then we can attack it then. Yep. Then it had a defensive shield, so you need to probably break that shield first before it attack it. Get some XP here, we get some tech points. So there's a lot of enemies here. A lot of multiple ways to go. You can go from here, for example, you can go down here. There's a chest, which you really should loot, because there's a lot of good loot in this place, but there's also a lot of monsters, like these ones. Let's see what we can do with these ones. Anything else we might want to show off, perhaps? Nah. I don't think so. Let's just keep on smashing them. I don't know, it's not that much. That was even worse. At least they have some defense power them. Alright, let's do Falcon Strike then. See if that much more is better. Up we go, and slash we do. That was much better. Alright. I mean, it's so nice with the map though, because now we actually can see where you have been so far in every place, instead of actually trying to find out this place where to go. Because this place can be a bit of a maze, because this place is really, really big. As you can see, there's monsters everywhere. Let's just fight them as well. Let's see if we can do more damage with water moves. Let's try water 2 with some multi-target water damage. Aha, that healed it. It's gotta count non-light magic. Non-light magic, eh? Let's see if I do light magic as well then. It takes some damage now, which is kind of a bit unfortunate, but that's fine though. It's more of a testing phase. Let's see, let's try light damage on these scouters now. Let's see if they like that. Oh, they don't like that. They're getting themselves KO'd. Okay. Lock disable tech command, which is okay. I can just cut him open, and that thing is gonna go away. Okay, so now at least know that the scouters, they are absorbing pretty much, I guess, everything that's not light elemental, so we really want to make sure we kill them off with the correct element. Some more enemies here. Let's go up here maybe. Another switch. Yeah, Ocean Palace is very big, and as you can see, there's a lot of special rooms with monsters everywhere, so... Oh, there's a chest. There are some enemies too. I'm gonna fight them. These ones are blue, so I'm guessing they are... let's see if they like the water. Just in case they do like it, I'm gonna use a... let's see. Ah, they don't like it. Good! Good! Okay, so I guess the color represents what they like or don't like. So if they're blue, they hate water, if they're red, they hate fire, and if they're white, they hate light, or lightning. Unless power goes up again, goes up in level. Find an Imperium Blade. I like the name. A new weapon for Chrono, which means his attack power goes up further. Cannot complain about that, can we? No, of course not. We can't complain about more power to the man himself. Alright, let's do a heal. And do one more. There we go. Now we're back to full health. So we can continue. Let's see where it came from here. Perhaps we can go here. Yeah, here we can go. Ah, these ones are red. And the problem is that there are fire. So that's probably one of the reasons why I actually want to bring in our dearest friend Lukai here, because you can only beat them with their own type of moves. So that's a bit unfortunate. We can see though. I mean, I really like the... So let's go Boulder Toss. Let's see if one goes off the Red Scouter. Ah, I can't even lift them up. Of course, they're flying. Damn it. Let's do a Cross Slash. 264. Not enough. Yeah, they are very annoying. They have a lot of defense power, so... if you want to cut them down, feel free to it. Best thing is to use a spell that does a lot of magical damage or the element that you're weak to. I guess they're magical monsters, so you could probably give Sanmato as well. We've got a Shockwave. It's a new weapon as well. Let's see who we say this for. I think. Yep. Make Click Confuse. That's pretty cool. I like the status elemental weapons, because that means you can sort of give a lot of power. But I think I really need to go switch out my party, because there's a lot of these scouters ahead in this dungeon, and as you can see, They can easily be beaten by facing off against the element that they are weak to. Like for example here we're gonna have these two again, so we're just gonna use water 2 to get rid of those two. We just easily kill off the zealot mage in the middle. Win. Look at that attack's not as good as the one other ones. Slash him open. He's gonna go down pretty quickly. Yeah, much better. I think Lapis as well. Lapis is always nice. Alright, let's go here. Then we end up here. Let's can we run past? No, we cannot. Then we have to fight. Let's go up here. We'll have fought these. Go up here. And we can fight these ones. Because they are the light element. So that means we can give them a little lightning too to beat them quickly. Now, of course, one bad thing about doing all this dancing this way is because we're gonna waste our MP pretty quickly. So make sure you bring some way to restore MP or bring shelter so that you can go to a save point, recover, and come back again. There we go. This chest. A rune blade. That sounds like a weapon for Mr. Frog. That's right, it's much better. Plus magic plus 4 as well. That means we at least can take care of those annoying enemies pretty quickly. Alright, let's do a little party change. So, it'll be nice to us, Isla, but I'm gonna bring in Luca. Because we need a fire user, and Luca's the only fire user in the game. So I'm gonna bring her in. This seems fine, let's give her more speed. I mean, she has a lot of speed now. She had double her speed because of Taban's suit and the speed ring. And defense power, she's actually very good as well. 131, which is actually the second highest. It's only Chrono has more than that. Of course, I can change out. I don't need the Ruby Vest anymore. Let's give the Aeonian suit to Frog. I think that one is much better. Alright, no, I think we're cool. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this episode. So next episode we're gonna continue down in the Ocean Palace, see where we can find Zeal, the Prophet, and Lady Schala. See if we can rescue Schala, and then hopefully they will stop whatever we're gonna do with Lavos, because Lavos equals bad stuff, and we don't want that, right? So let's see what we can do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And that's it for now. See you guys next time as my journey in Chrono Trigger continues.